Click or click. What's up, beautiful people? Today we are with Antonette, and she is a graphic designer. She has CP, and she's actually turning it into a new business venture. So, right now I'm going to bring her up and let her introduce herself, and we're going to talk about some graphic designing. Hey, Antonette, how
Hi,
you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing real good. So what do you want to tell the people before I start asking you questions? Anything you want to say? Anything you want to let them know? What's going on?
Um, my name is Antonette Roscone, and I just started this business, and I've just figured out that this is a passion of mine, and I just want to tell people about it.
Awesome. So, how did you first get started in graphic design?
I was really just looking for something to make money. You know, I wanted to put my foot out there and try to make money, be financially independent, and I figured that graphic design would be something easy to get into, making coloring book pages. So
Oh,
it just kind of turned into something. People have been asking me a lot about it actually.
awesome. So, how did you know you could turn this into a business?
Um, just a lot of research on the internet actually. I didn't think it would really be that big of a deal, but I found out that people on Etsy love to color, and it's something that I like to do too. So I just wanted to give it a try.
That's awesome. How, so you just gave it a try. Um, so what kind of coloring books do you do?
They're mainly for disabled people. I do a lot of wheelchair characters and people with differences in their body. I use a lot of Chat GPT. That's really like my main interest is Chat GPT and AI. So I'm really trying to learn how to make people with differences using AI.
Okay. So what do you want parents and stuff to take away from the coloring book pages that you design?
Um, I think the main thing is, I want people or, children to see themselves the way that they actually are in coloring books. I want it to be fun because I know growing up, I really didn't get to see a lot of myself in coloring books or children oriented products.
Oh wow, that's pretty awesome. Um, let me see. How how do you feel how do you feel that your interest in graphic design has changed the face of disabilities?
I'm just getting started, so I hope to give access to people that really didn't have a platform before, because graphic design is quite expensive and I try to keep my prices really low. So anybody that's interested in being creative as far as, you know, having a website, being a content creator, I can help you out with my lower prices.
Oh, that's cool. So, how much would a graphic design of yours cost? What are you looking at it for it to cost? In case people want to get involved with it, in case they want to order.
I start with just basic coloring pages. Those are $5, but I can make you a custom coloring book just from the ideas that you tell me. That can go anywhere from 800 to $1,200. But the current market for a graphic design custom coloring book is about triple that.
Oh wow. So, how do you feel that your graphic design and the things you do has helped your advocacy with disabilities?
It's given me a chance to get myself out there in a creative kind of way. I'm I'm a shy person anyway, so this allows me to be seen in a different kind of way where maybe I'm not necessarily in the spotlight. I can share my creativity with everyone through just um, my my thoughts and you know um, I don't really know how to say it.
What is the biggest goal you hope to accomplish through the work that you do with graphic design?
I want to be seen. I think there's a lot of people that are disabled that would just like to be seen for the things that they create. The thoughts that they have, and not the appearance that they have. So I
Great.
think that's what I want. I want um, I want to be seen creatively, and I want people with disabilities to be seen in a different kind of light, a fun kind of light.
Okay, so what's the biggest thing you take away from the work that you do in graphic design? What's
Uh,
the biggest thing you learned about yourself?
that I can do things. I can do things even though I'm scared to do them. I will do them. You know, um, I like I said, I'm a very shy person, and it's really hard for me to talk to people, to get out there and to generally just have a conversation. So this has given me a chance to see that I can do the things that I want to do, and I can be the person that I want to be.
What's the biggest message you have for people that see your work and the illustrations that you do through your graphic design?
Um, I think my biggest message is that it's okay to be exactly who you are, and to be into the things that you're into, to be silly, to be goofy, to be inappropriate if you want to. I can make anything and everything that you want to see,
What?
and I can
Okay,
do it. I can do
awesome,
it for disabled people.
awesome. So, what's the biggest thing that you want kids to take away from the work that you do, and all that? That when they see your books, what do you want them to see or think? What do you want them to think about, basically, when they see your work?
Um, that they see themselves and to have fun with it. Um, to just be able to live a regular life and not be seen as something that's purely just inspirational.
That's awesome.
Um,
What's the biggest thing?
because
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Keep going.
well, I just wanted to say that um, a lot of people see disabled people as something that's to be inspired by, and that may be true, but I think a lot of people just want to be seen as just regular people living their regular lives, and I think that's my goal with my art.
That's cool. What's the biggest thing that you've learned about yourself since you've started this business venture versus before? Like, since you've turned this into a business, what's the biggest thing you learned about yourself?
Um, I think that I don't know. I I've learned a lot of different things. Mostly it's just to teach my daughter that you can do things, even if you're afraid to do things. And I think that's my main message for myself is, you don't have to be afraid to try new things. And people can see my work and they like my work. And I was um, kind of nervous about that. Will they like it? Will they hate it? But I'm seeing that people are really liking it, and I can believe in myself.
That's awesome. So I have another question that I didn't put on here, but I really want to know. So what kind of feedback have you got from people that see your work, and have you had anybody waiting for you to set this business up so that they can order? You got people already wanting to take orders, or what's it looking like?
Yeah, I have a couple of orders. I put my name out there, and a couple of days later, people sent me a couple of messages, and I have two possible clients. I'm working on one right now, and
That,
it's they want full coloring books, so that's a big project.
so
And
how
I've
long?
gotten. Go
Okay,
ahead.
I'm sorry. No, I was gonna just ask, how long did it take to make a coloring book? What have you? How long has it took you to make one? Or how? What have you discovered with that?
If I am making a coloring book from just ideas and you don't send me pictures and I'm just coming up with the characters and all of the different scenes, that will take about 12 weeks. But if you send
Oh,
me pictures, then it will happen a lot faster.
oh wow, that's awesome. So this is really cool because there's not many coloring books for people with disabilities out there. So this is really awesome that you're doing this and that it's going to be available for people. And I know you said I want to make it clear to people watching this is a new startup business, so she hasn't really got started. So when do you think you'll be ready to take orders full time, and when can people look for those coloring books to be coming out?
I think full time, a couple of months, because I have to make a website and get my Etsy store set up all the way. There are things available on there, but it's not all the way set up. It's just happened so fast. This from start to now, it's been like 2 months maybe, and
Okay,
it's,
okay. So how did you first figure out? How did you come about doing this business venture? Talk about how it got. What was your mindset behind it? What made you want to do it? I'm just asking these. I'm interested myself.
well, I think I just wanted to do something creative, and then I saw that the different things that you could do with AI, and I thought that was pretty amazing. So I just started learning about AI and how to make different characters, how to get AI to do what I want it to do. And, I had to pick something that I was into. So, and I love coloring and um, children's books.
Awesome. So I have another question that I'm really interested in there too. Um, do you have to use any adaptive equipment being disabled, or can you draw yourself, or what kind of computer programs do you use so other people that want to get involved or want to do this themselves or have some kind of art that they want to discover too? What's some ways that they could do that?
I I use ChatGPT and I use Canva for most of my things. I can draw a little bit, but I'm not like a full time illustrator. I use ChatGPT and AI to do all of my things. Um,
So
they
yeah.
have free options on both of those things. So if you wanted to give it a try, just go onto the websites and see what you can do.
So, folks, what you're saying is anything is possible if you just put your mind to it and you research the adaptive technology and things out there. You can do anything you put your mind to. I love that.
Yes.
Um, so, whenever you get started, how do you want to? What's your goal? Do you want to go to retailers? Do you want to always do it yourself, or do you plan to market your coloring books to major markets, or are you just going to do it all yourself all the time?
I think what my biggest goal is to get my kind of artwork out to big organizations, maybe that would like to create coloring books to raise money for charity and things. That would be one of my major goals. Um, I really just want children to be seen, um, children with disabilities to be seen. Period. There's not a lot of representation out there for disabled people. Period.
Awesome. That'd be really cool if you did some kind of like disabled cartoon or something and had a different message for every episode or something. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, I would be really into working with someone like that. That's another reason that I'm doing this interview is I want to meet people that could maybe help me meet my goals and um, get disabled people working together.
Awesome. Well, if there's any disabled graphic designers out there that can help her with her coloring book, she's available, and I'm going to leave all your links when you send them to me. They're going to be added to the video. When the video comes out, it'll be next Monday, if not longer. It depends on how long it takes us to get all your links and stuff set up. But yeah, I look forward to seeing what
Okay,
people have to say about it, and I look forward to seeing where you go with this. And it was nice talking to you. Thank you so much.
thank you.